Hello everyone! Welcome to the stream! And for those of you on YouTube, welcome to the video! I think I figured it out. It took a while. It took a lot of button pushing and messing with stuff and Googling, but I think I figured it out. For those of you on YouTube, if you don't watch the Twitch channel, I had no audio capture for my headset or my mic, and I figured out my mic, and I finally figured out my audio, but I didn't have a connection between chat and stream elements, so I wasn't sure if chat was coming through, but I wasn't able to send any of my alerts out, so yeah, it was a thing. It was a Monday. I blame it on the Monday. But we're back. Hopefully we'll try and make up for it. And something. I'm not sure what to say at this point. I'm just so happy I figured it out. You never know with technology sometimes. There always needs to be somebody smarter than the machine. Always. So, enough of that. Let's have some fun. Log and load. Oh. Quick alert. This game is rated M. I think it's hit and miss with the M parts, but I think it's just right on that edge, honestly. But for those of you who prefer to stay away from games like this, I would like you to know up front so you can make that choice for yourself. So, who's that?
Nothing is certain until it happens.
What are we doing? I don't know. I swear I heard a whistle. What was that? Is that the game? Interesting. And now I'm just hearing things. Oh, that's Summerside. I'm not doing that, right? Not users. Alright. We are investigating the temple. Oops. Back to that. Oh, first we gotta go down here. We need to explore. How did I miss all this? Guys over here. Hello, you stay there. I'm gonna fight these dudes. Right up there.
Move to flank!
Wrong button. Roads? 2 roads. Yes, maybe. Trying to start
From the sides!
You hit me. Smacking you in the face. I'm not afraid about that one. Oh, wow. A blue one. We shall take it. Not sure what's going on. I think I cleaned because everything feels like it's spread out from each other. Just a second. I will come fight you momentarily. First, I need moonstones. All the moonstones. I'm a rock collector. Moonstones are my favorite. Daggers are impressive. I know I checked the materials the last time I was on. Attention here. had an axe and a mace now.
I don't like change, especially with my consent.
All the bugs. I keep clicking the target. What game was I playing that I keep clicking the target? Sometimes it's beetle scuttle. Nothing? Nothing. You hear a beetle scuttling up above. I think that was it. Come on. Do it this way. Running low on puker. Is it called puker because it stinks? Is it puke? Somebody wants it? Have to have it though? You don't really want it? I'm apparently making it for lost time. I'm just being silly this morning. Okay. Let me see if I got 2 seconds here to check. Okay. Ooh, wow, we're doing well on the puker. Just one of those words that's fun to say, you know? Like Sheboygan. Puker. Sheboygan. It's just fun to say. Probably could use some more iron ore. More jute. Honestly, it should just be picking it all up. Maybe not. Wow, where'd that inventory space go? It has disappeared. Is there like... No, here we go. Is there a house in here? I don't think there's a house in here. $60. There's no quick way to get that. That's not too bad of a jog. How much money do I have on me? Ah, we can afford that. Okay. Run down here just to double check. Quite a few treasure chests along here, but there would be the dead elite. I'm assuming someone's coming through here. You know what? Probably. Focus on that too. Ground control did fine. There we go. Some more wood. Out, so it looks like it should be able. Everything just fits on this on each other on this island. Where are you? There you are. Oh, wow, that one really blends in with the other flowers there. Oh, you must grab. Okay, I order a burger.
Please, a moment.
Not right this second, no, but I will be coming back. I must empty out my inventory. Really good. New leather off of that. Get it on the first try. And they gained a level. Perfect. Yoink. Ooh, level 10. What was it? I was supposed to get at level 10? I got a horse. I never use mounts in this game, unfortunately. Back to stamina. Ooh, there we go. I'm gonna be hitting hard now. Never use mounts because I'm always afraid I'm going to miss them. Got 3 points here as well. Nice. Let's see, level 10. I can't remember what it takes. That's strange. Why can't I level that? Next upgrade. Oh, my level. Okay, this level isn't enough. Gotcha. I don't think I've been having any problem with that. Do I have persuasive? I do have persuasive. Okay. Yeah, sorry dude, I already got it. Ooh, what's the more? Get all the healing I possibly can. Recovery. Critical damage. Oh, I went with stamina. That needs to level up. And kind of finished with those. Let's work on not that. It's always good. Actually, I have more pieces of medium armor on me now. Character. Where are you? Oh, wrong one. Go back, please. Thank you. That's the only light piece I have. And everything else is... What do I only have? Why did it only give me 1%? There. Oh, 1% for every 2 pieces. Oh, that's changed. It used to be 1 for 1. Oh, gotcha. 64. Taking it further away now. This is kind of cool. Oh. Normally, a map appears. Oh, but that seemed to go pretty quickly, so. Alright. I need storage. Where's my storage? I'm going the wrong way. Nope, I'm not.
Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you. Come and see from the distant shores of Glanumbra, a real, live dog.
For those of you wondering why I'm skipping all this stuff, it's because the quest line will eventually
This
come
one
here.
thinks you have come to make a deposit, yes?
Yes. That is correct. Is this my... No, I don't want to withdraw. Thank you. Deposit. No deposit, no return. I have so much stuff. I need to, let's see, that's the cell. One of these days. Oh, hang on. Therapist. Is that something to sell? That's a cell. Okay, I'm gonna withdraw that. Fair water. That's also something to sell. Hair necklace. I need to really be getting into all this stuff off of the equipment I have. Keep the lockpick. Stones. Okay, we'll go. Uh-oh. Alright, hang on. Okay. That's not too bad. Gives me 10? Yes. Okay, 33. I think I'm going to be able to afford the next one. Alright. That would be, I think that's the drawback of any game though. If you get to crafting, there's just not enough space. Are you full? You are full. Okay. Oh, am I going to have enough? That is the question. Alright. I think I got everything in there that I need. I have to be able to put some of this other stuff in here, but it takes up space too. Now, if you buy the VIP membership, I think that's what it's called. If not, I can't remember what it's called right this minute. It gives you like a whole extra section of inventory just for the materials, which is in itself worth the money if you feel you're able to do that. I think the VIP is really worth it to get out of it. Alright. More of this stuff out of our inventory, I hope. Improvement research. What do we got there? Nothing there. Shouldn't need anything. This is light armor. I don't need anything except for hoods and the light armor. Oh, I don't have anything here. Okay. So we got to deconstruct. This is all my old stuff. Oh, maybe not. What that is. What is the other level 2? Alright. Get this other stuff out before I destroy it. Oh yeah, I can't take. What are you? Oh, you're heavy, so I can't. Okay. Oh, that's an iron. No, that shouldn't show that. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the defense. Invigorating is really nice, but whoops. Well, if I don't hit the wrong button. Uh-oh. Did I change my mind? Why did I do that? There we go. All the misclicks this morning. I'm catching up on everything. Even the stuff I don't want to. Okay, now let's see if I've got stuff. There we go. This is the medium. Yes, please. really matters which one I use. Research. Oh, I've got to click on it. Okay, lots of clicks. I think there was something else. Did I have two? Ooh, boots or something. Oh, rawhide paint. No, thank you. Okay. Next. Research. Ooh, great sword. What about that armor though? Nothing for the cuirass. Okay. I'll grab the axe. You can research that stuff.
Who knows? Maybe they got caught? It wouldn't be the first time.
Oops, little. That's a good experience. Yeah. Now we'll get it moving. Oh, that's right. Use the bank items. Gotta be careful. Next time I'll need to go through and... This does have the ability to go through and lock it, right? Oh, I can't lock it down? Oh, that's interesting. On the console, unless they've removed it, it gives you the option to lock certain items down so you don't reconstruct them by mistake. I've already learned that. And then the rest should be saves. We will hold on to that. Shield.
Right here.
Okay. That should be all of that. You are merciful.
I have many quality items crafted to the...
And also prepare everything. Okay. Oh. That's right. There's not a... that. It says I can research it, but it didn't show up. And it isn't... I don't think there's a jeweler here. Unless they put him down here. Let's put
Buying,
a
selling,
jeweler
trading.
in here.
Finest merchandise around.
Nope. Let's see then. Okay.
Buying, selling.
Alright. Now we should be good to go. We will head back out. Haven't done this in a while.
You're here. Good, good.
I'm here. I'm gone. Hello. Goodbye. Excuse me. Oh no, I'm out of coffee. Let's see. It's always disappointing when coffee's gone. Okay, there's the zone guide. How are we doing here? Storm on the horizon. Seems to be interest. Oh my goodness. Points of interest. Straw, outside key, speckled shell, location, abandoned and full moon. Okay, so we don't need to get that one just yet. We went up that corner, went over there. I think I need to go down here first. Who goes up? Someone's gone around killing livestock. Ooh, dragon bone. I haven't come across that yet. Oh, I should have gotten the skill where the herbs light up. Herbs are the hardest ones to find, I think, sometimes. That's one far. As I say that, I spot it from. I don't think it's as hard to find on the computer. On the console, maybe a little bit more. Or at least with the setup I have. The TV is a ways away. And these eyes of mine are getting old. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Okay. Where we at?
Hush, Father. I won't leave your side. Father burns in the fire. My brother missing. Surrender, show mercy!
What happened here?
Our moon sugar storehouses caught fire. Father thought to save our livelihood. He ran inside, and the burns weren't bad, but the sweet smoke ruined his lungs. Without powerful medicine, he won't last the day.
Is there anything I can do?
Father tried to save our alchemical tools. If they survive the fire, I could trade them for medicine. Please, it's all I can do to keep my father alive. This one begs you to salvage the tools from our storehouses.
I'll find any tools.
Please return quickly with the tools. If I can't trade them for medicine, this one's father will die.
What crops do you grow here?
You know of moon
Have a
sugar,
chat.
yes? The moon sugar cane grows well on these isles. With my people's sweet tooth, there can never be enough to sprinkle on our meals.
Yeah, why do they need alchemical
We must pay our
tools?
debts. If our neighbors own more land, how do we match their crops at market? We must turn to alchemy to grow better crops, yes?
Did you grow better crops?
Yes, our crops came in much bigger this season. Not that it matters now.
You mentioned your brother is missing.
Yes, Zabanma shares a temper with hurricanes. After a great quarrel with this one, he stormed off and left us short-clawed. Father had to cancel his trip to Mistral, and now he's...
Where's he going? So, go over there. Love you get experience just for exploring.
I haven't seen you around the island before. In the name of Thalmor, what's your business here?
I didn't plan to come to this island. All the people that are on the island right now did not plan to come here.
Ah, the shipwreck. Worst hurricane I've seen in decades. If you're headed through this plantation, watch your step. Last night some buildings caught fire. Usually the skeevers keep to themselves, but they're acting up something fierce.
Thank you. I will be careful.
I should get back to our inspection. If you see anything suspicious, it's your duty to let us know. Fires don't start themselves.
Ooh, I like this option. You know who the Thalmar are. I do believe the Dominion is in charge of Canarthie Boost, or at least working with. The fire injured one of the plantation's farmers.
Saw him on the way in. We gave his daughter some medical supplies, but he looks bad.
Oh, okay. Shucks, they already helped.
Dominion government. I'm an officer charged with keeping the peace. They sent us to Canarthie's Roost weeks ago. Inspector Tarmar commands us. He's at Laughing Moon's plantation toward the center of the island.
Okay. Ooh. Snake. You know what? I have never looked to see whether or not I can play this with control. Oh. I'm not the only one here. Oh, there's some more buckles. A little bit helps. Melted glass coats the workbench, but you find nothing to salvage. Oop. You do go the wrong way. Ah, oops. Beavers. Some more. The fire completely ruined the alchemical tools in this storehouse. I'm not popular, I do not know that. Getting much in the way of experience for those, however. The perfect batch. I've done it. Soak the moon sugar cane in double rum before distilling it down. So simple. I gave a single drop to a skeever. Its pupils went so wide it became like the night, and then it leapt out the window. This batch should fetch twice the coin. I don't care what my brother says. Our troubles are finally over. Uh-oh.
Shoo! Get off my family's land!
Shoo! Shoo! Apparently I'm as pesky as the little skeevers.
If you plan to loot my family's plantation, I will give you such a thrashing.
As the Ra asked me to look for alchemical tools.
Too late, sugar thief. The fire destroyed every last calcinator. Wait, I expected my sister to check on the tools herself. Why did she send a stranger?
She's with your father. He was gravely injured in the fire.
You lie! My father left yesterday to trade in Mistral, didn't he? Oh no. I set the fires to destroy those damn tools, not to hurt anyone. Not to hurt my father.
Why would you burn your family's plantation?
We lost our last harvest to the Thunderbugs, despite the debt. Asbira bought alchemical tools. To improve our crop, she said. But last week, I caught her brewing skooma. That vile drug destroys lives. When she refused to stop, I knew what must be done.
Why burn everything to destroy the tools?
I don't want my family imprisoned. The fire was to destroy any trace of skooma. Recently, I saw my sister bury something on the beach. I was headed there next, but I should be with my father. Would you search for the skooma she hid on the beach?
If I bring back skooma, what will you do with it?
I'll destroy it. With the money we spent to rebuild, it will be like the skooma never happened. I'd rather debt collectors pound at our door than skooma dealers. Damn my eyes. Father should have been in Mistral.
I'll go look for the buried skooma.
My sister placed colorful seashells near whatever she buried. I bet there is a sack full of skooma vials next to them. I'll be with my father. If you find anything, bring it back to me.
Okay. I'll bring you anything I find.
I should really go check on my father.
Yep. Anything else in here? Nope. Here are the notes. Ooh, garlic. What the stuff takes fire. This way. Is it over here? Not what I'm looking for. You run. Oh my gosh. If you run along the beach, why do my words always want to merge together? If you run along the beach, there's normally quite a few chests that you can come across. I'm guessing somebody else already knew that. It's a matter of timing on whether you find it or not. Oh, I keep forgetting to do my daily writs. Oh man, I need coffee. I need another batch of coffee. I am good, except for needing another cup of coffee. How are you doing today, Isabella? Oh, that's weird looking. Ooh.
You think you can steal from the cross-tree bandits?
I didn't sleep well last night, and I'm trying hard to fix my schedule. Oh, is that why you didn't sleep well? Because you're trying to fix your schedule? Yeah. That makes it rough. I can't remember. I think they say you're supposed to do it like... You're only supposed to change your sleep schedule by 15 minutes every... Is it 3 nights? I think? It's something I read. It has been a while, so... But, and I'm sure it's different for everybody, but... Yeah. it would take a while. It would take a while depending on what you needed to change. That is a true statement. Which is what I'm assuming the oh wow was speaking towards. I've seen one of these out in the water. Ooh, my biological clock has changed and I get tired way sooner, but boys. Gotta figure out ways to wear them out. Apparently I hid behind that log. I was very blessed. Like, kids were kind of on the same schedule I was. So I don't remember my daughter so much, but my son would wake up around 7, so I knew I had about an hour. He'd entertain himself in the crib before he wanted to get out. So as soon as I started to hear him, I popped in the shower. And then when my daughter was born, my son was 5, so we already had a schedule. He was going to school at that point, so she might not have had the luxury of sleeping in like he did since he was the firstborn. Get settled in. Are you talking about my moving? I think I've confused a lot of people about that, unfortunately. I haven't moved yet. I have been cleaning, organizing, packing up my house, donating stuff, hauling stuff to the dump and the recyclers for the last 8 weeks. Because we just had that much stuff. It's a big house. So over the weekend was, let's see, my parents came 2 weeks ago and helped me with the, the rooms in your house that you need some help with, like it was a lot of work. The garage, my utility room was a mess, full of tools and cleaners and paints and stains and just stuff you kind of go, you set it in there and you forget it. So I had, 3 of those rooms left. And the garage was the biggest one. I wasn't sure how I was going to do that. That one, it's going to sound funny to say, but I'm excited I got it done. Because I didn't know if it was going to get done. So we were able to clean that out and everything. It looks really nice, and I've still got bags. I'm slowly working on the trash picking up every week, but otherwise everything looks so much better. And then yesterday, except for the final things that I had in the house to make it look lived in, for the showing of the house and everything, that I still need to pack up and donate now. Which I'm doing slowly, but I'm not putting myself through the paces like I had been the last 2 or 3 weeks. I was doing like 8 to 12 hour days because found out there was a time limit once the house was, once we were under contract and everything. So, and the house did go under contract that last week. The dates and the times, everything's merging together. Oh yeah, it felt like I was waiting forever, and then once things started to move, I'm either in a period of limbo and waiting, or it's just, it's like a roller coaster, honestly. You're going up, it's really, really slow, and then you stop at the top, and then shoom. So it's honestly a roller coaster. So right now, I found a company that would come out and take all my huge furniture and junk, and they took, everything where it needed to go. A lot got donated to Habitat for Humanity, which I'm super excited for. So everything found good homes that could find good homes, and then everything was taken to recycle, and everything went where it needed to be, which I love. And there was just some things I couldn't do on my own. Because, we all have limitations. So now, house is under contract, and I have to be out of the house by the 28th. I'm on a waiting list for an apartment, but they say I won't hear from them at the soonest September 1st, which I don't know how the timing's going to work on that, because everyone's telling me I need like maybe 6 to 8 weeks to schedule movers. Although the gentleman that was with the group yesterday that helped haul out all the larger items, he said maybe around a 4-week mark. So Yeah. So that's when I should hear from the apartment to let me know where I'm at on the waiting list and if there's going to be an apartment available and when. So I've got some ideas what I might do if I have to move out on the 28th and I'm kind of in limbo, but I don't know that that's something I can really pull the trigger on right now. So just one of those points I'm back in the waiting game. But it's okay. I'm kind of enjoying it. Like I said, I've been working really hard over the last 8 weeks, so I can focus on streaming and spending time with the community and resting. So it's all working out.
Come here.
Hopefully the way it's supposed to. So, and of course, we learn our biggest lessons from God in the waiting. So I've learned over the last few months this year, it was a lot of waiting. And I just learned to let it go. Because me, I like to plan, like to organize and be prepared. And there's just times when you can't do that. God wants you to trust Him and have faith in Him. And He's working all things for our good, and His timing's perfect. So that has been a huge lesson I've learned this year. And I've been grateful for, because hopefully that's something that will serve me well for the rest of my life. But yes, hopefully I explained that better this time. I'm living it, so it makes a little bit more sense to me, but I think the way I've been explaining it's been confusing. It's just been a lot of the same steps, although there is progress. Unfortunately, all of you on that side of the lens, I guess is the best way to put it, it's hard to see it when you don't see the progress, but I can see what's going on this side, so baby steps, I guess, but I think I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, all right. So much work. I'm sure it is. I'd like that done to my house. Yeah, spring cleaning. I highly recommend it at least once a year, if you can. Find time. I would highly recommend it. Learn from my mistakes. I did learn a few years ago to purge during holiday breaks to get ready for Christmas, either before or after, sometimes both, because your kids grow up and you have stuff that you needed at the time, but then you don't need anymore. So you just really need to get that stuff out of the way to make room, or just make room, or make room for more stuff in the future. September 1st is close. It is. It'll be here before I know it. Rest is nice. Boy, isn't that the truth. I'm a free spirit. My husband wishes I was more organized and want things planned out. Oh my. Hey Josh, how are you doing?
I asked around. Nobody from the shipwreck remembers seeing you before Eagle Strand. No more lies. You're running Skooma, aren't you?
Well, that's an interesting point A to point B. Why did we go there? I work for myself. Yeah, self-employed. But I'm not running Skooma. Well, I have Skooma right now that I'm running around with. But yeah, I don't normally run Skooma.
That farmer shook himself to death.
Oh.
You think I don't recognize a skooma overdose when I see one? That I don't know why skeevers are frothing at the mouth? I should arrest the lot of you.
Well, you might want to know the details first. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. So what have you been up to in the last week? What have you been up to, Isabella? I've been talking about myself forever now. Let me know what you guys are up to. What you been doing? Let's see. Wait, I just found this scoop. I tripped on it. Let me speak with the family. Oh. Some of these games are rough because your options don't really necessarily tell you where the conversation's going to go. Piano and prepping for the next school year. Oh, it is that time already. My daughter graduated this year, so that's not a thing that's on my list anymore. It's going to be weird. And it's going to give me a lot more time. It's still going to feel weird. How's the piano coming? I think you wanted to start writing some songs, right? And stream it? I'll be excited for that. I love your little videos that you put on Twitter. The encouraging songs that you've posted there have been so nice. So I definitely appreciate those. Susie got you into another MMO. What is it this time? You just might as well dip your feet into all of them. I mean, they kind of, it seems to be how MMOs work. You just kind of bounce around. So if you hope that they're all timed right once they come out with their updates or expansions or whatever they call it, I mean, you can literally just keep up with, I don't know how many. Oh, Final Fantasy XIV, that's awesome. That one is amazing. That one is so much fun. I since I've been working so hard, I gave myself a birthday gift and for this month, and I bought a 1-month subscription. So I'm hoping I'll find some time to play it. So that's awesome. What race did you play? Did you choose a class? Are you messing with all of them? Have you had a chance to play much? Oops, sorry, so many questions. You are sweet to remember all of that. I'm discouraged about music. I feel like it should be farther. Our church is really small, and our pianist is wanting to retire, so she keeps putting pressure on me. But to commit that, I would have to quit my jazz lessons. Did I hear birthday? Is your birthday soon? It is. It is August 21st. So it is coming up. So I don't normally I'll go out and get a little bit of something, you know, like maybe treat myself to something to eat, but I thought, well, we can do that too, but how about give myself a month's worth of enjoyment. So oh, balloons and cake. Ooh, I'll have to figure out what kind of dessert I want too. I'll have to look for little ones though. I can't since I'm an empty nester. No, I don't have the kids to help me. Well, maybe I can get them to come over to help me eat. That's still a lot of cake though. I'll have to think about that. I wonder if you can freeze store-bought cake. That would just be awful. Be able to pull a cake out of the freezer and may have to try that. Mine just passed. My mom took me shopping until I dropped. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. But we weren't big shoppers, and I'm still not really a big shopper. My daughter is a shopper. We go every once in a while. So that's one thing I'll miss that once now that she's moved away. But I'm so excited for her to be independent. Oh, your birthday just passed. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, dear. Sometimes the connections you make when you read stuff. Ooh. Cringe. Well, happy belated birthday to you. I hope. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember you were with your family. You were able to celebrate it. I remember right, the occasion was bittersweet, but hopefully that helped. Okay, so this one's a flat out lie, which I don't like. This one feels like a lie or a half truth, which I don't like those. And then this seems like I'll out family. Ugh. Choices in games. It's a shame because I like my own choices. I know. Decisions. Birthday neighbors. I like that. That's cool. Okay. I guess let's go with this one. Maybe it'll give me more better options.
Buying time to get your story straight?
No.
Go ahead. I'll be right over here. One morning, my ears are as sharp as my dagger. I'll prove it to you if you even try to whisper.
Well, if you don't sharpen them, then you won't be sharp, can it? Sounds dangerous when you go to sleep at night.
My father is dead, and now this Dominion outsider wants to throw me in prison. They say they found evidence of skooma in the storehouses, but that is impossible.
No, they're probably bluffing. I found what was buried under the shelves.
Then Officer Lauren found nothing in the storehouses but suspicion. She's bluffing. What will you tell her?
Oh, I'll do what I believe is right. Always.
What's right is allowing us to recover from tragedy, not suffer more of it. Please make this right.
Now, every time I've done this, it feels like it does something different. So, we'll see what we get this time.
All right, you've had enough time. Where's the skooma?
Okay, I found the skooma on the beach. That is the truth.
That's a lot of skooma. I had my doubts, but I'm glad you came to your senses. Now, what should I do with you? What else are you hiding?
The cross-tree bandit tried to take the skooma. I'm not hiding anything. I just haven't told you the whole story yet. Give me a minute.
Explains why cross-tree bandits popped up all around the island. If they're running more and more skooma, they'll approach farmers to brew it directly. That kind of short-sighted greed is what leads to situations like this.
So what happens to me now?
That sack of skooma bought your freedom, and a reward for your cooperation. Now stand aside. I've got business with these Khajiit.
Uh-oh.
Get up, scum. This is what you get for brewing skooma. It's a long walk to Mistral.
No!
Don't try anything stupid.
See, this is what I was talking about.
understands.
That was not the ending.
Soldier, keep watch. Head to Mistral in the morning.
That is not the ending I wanted. All right. Okay. I don't like it when games do that. I guess it's like reading text, where my brain goes, someone else's goes some direction completely different. We got a sugar jacket? What's a light? Okay, so that's not really getting me yet. Ooh, what about this one? Ooh, level 10. Click that. Oh dear. Well, we're ready for the beach now. Oh, wait a second. No, I didn't want that. I got heavy on. Isn't that right? Yeah. Okay. Well, if it was anything but. Okay. Let me pop these in real quick. There's my time. Unfortunately, wow, that hour goes by fast, especially with an RPG. I am going the wrong direction. Definitely going the wrong direction. Much that path. I wonder if that'll be enough to go to the temple next time. So,
It
everyone,
is not so bad, is all that? Tapak is very busy dealing with a customer in Mistra.
not sure who is talking. Let me go this way. But thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to hang out with me. Isabella, Josh, I hope the rest of your day is blessed. And Isabella, I wish you all its success with your endeavors in the piano. And Josh, I hope you have tons of fun with Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, I only try and go for about an hour. I'm hoping to expand that a little bit here soon. I know, it feels so bad. It feels like everybody joins in maybe 5-10 minutes before I'm logging off. So I definitely need, I either need to bump it back an hour or extend it an hour. Definitely in the morning. And maybe I should move it to the afternoon. I'm not sure. I guess I need to do some testing. Maybe I need to spread it out over the whole day and see how much works. Oh, did he say he was playing? Did I have the wrong? He said 14. Oh, oh, you've been wanting to play 12. Is that the newer one? There's so many of them now. I have a hard time keeping them all straight. But I know the community's been playing. Well, a lot of them play Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 12. I'll have to look that up later. Oh, they're all epic. I think Final Fantasy 6, what's considered Final Fantasy 6, is my favorite of all time. But Final Fantasy 14 is pretty good too. When I get a chance to play. So, but thank you again for joining me. It's a lot of people's favorites, but I've never played it. Final Fantasy 14. They do have a free version of it. It doesn't have everything included in it, like you can't join a guild, I don't believe, and there's something with the friends system that you're not able to do, and I don't think you're able to use the markets, but I believe it takes you through, I can't remember how far it takes you through now, and I think it might actually take you through one of the expansions, so you can try it free without spending a penny and see whether or not you like it. And there's ways around. If you have friends who play the game, I think they can invite you to a group, and they might be able to friend you. There are ways that it will work. So if it's something you want to look into, I would highly recommend it. I know I recommend it to all my friends. If they're looking for a new MMO, or if they're not sure what to do, because if you really don't like it, you'll know it right away, and if you do like it, it'll suck you in, and the next thing you know, hours have passed by. So, it's one of those games. But please, everyone, remember, you are loved, and you are not alone. Come hang out with me anytime I am live. I would love to get to know you, would love to share some fun and some encouragement with you, and hopefully we can share it with each other, because I learn as much from you as we can from each other. That's what this is all about. What it is all about. Community, fellowship,
The only thing worse than a
and
pickpocket
lifting each
is
other
an
up
incompetent
in the
one.
good times and in the bad. We want, to help support you when times are down, and we want to help celebrate when times are up. All part of life. The ups and the downs are all part of life. And it's more fun to do it together. At least I think it is. And I hope, if maybe you don't feel that way right now, maybe in time, I can change your mind. But I believe that is unfortunately all I have for today. Check out any of my updates on Twitter. You do not need to follow to check out the updates. Check out the updates. And if you missed any part of this video or would like to check out any of my other videos, head on over to youtube.com. I have the link in the chat if you just want to click on that. Otherwise, you can search for Lore Emissary on their website. I promise you I'm hiding in there somewhere. Although it's, deep down and behind all the other epic videos that's already there. So, new journeys wait in the next video. I hope to see you all there. Take care.